Pokemon Nuzlocks are easy. Like, they're not hard at all.
No! 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 No!
No skill, the game's just way too easy. Nuzlocks are a complete joke. It's not like I'm gonna go crazy during this challenge, like, at all. This challenge is a complete joke. Anyone who can't complete Nuzlocks are just complete Pokemon noobs. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be celebrating when my Pokemon does something amazing, or dodges a move, or makes another Pokemon flinch, or avoids a critical, or even anything like that.
And he flinched! Onyx, that's why I picked you! That's why I picked you! That is why I picked you!
I'm going to be loving and caring on this challenge. Like, I'm not going to say I hate you to anyone or I despise you. Like, we have to be kind to each other. There isn't enough kindness in this world.
Hey, bro, Speed, I hate you!
It's not like I'm going to jump around my room going completely crazy because I had some awesome RNG Jesus luck. Like, come on, who do you think I am? Like, this game is far too easy.
He never hates himself! And he flinched! Onyx, that's why I picked you! That's why I picked you! That is why I picked you!
Is what a troglodyte would say. This game has drove me crazy.
Yes! Yes, that's why I picked you! That is why I picked you!
This game has caused me suffering. I had to kill my own brother to release it. Isn't that right, brother? He's hunky-dory, trust.
Oh my god. Bro, Nuzlocks do not need to be this hard. Oh my goodness. This is a nightmare.
For anyone who doesn't know what a Nuzlock is a hell on earth. It's a challenge that Pokemon players do to make the game harder. I'm not doing a hardcore Nuzlock, I'm doing a normal Nuzlock. The rules for me entail that I need to catch one Pokemon per route. If I fail that encounter, I can never catch that Pokemon again. I can't do a re-encounter. That's it, gone. I have to nickname that Pokemon, and if that Pokemon dies in battle, it is considered dead. The rules of a normal Nuzlocke are like not the same as a hardcore. I'm allowed to heal during battle, and I'm allowed to over level, but not like, you know, severely over level. But I cannot use revives to bring Pokemon back. They are dead, and that is it. Those are the rules. Hope you enjoy this video. I spent a long time working on it. Thank you for clicking on this video. It means the world to me. After getting through a bit of the tutorial, Leon, Hop's brother and champion of Galar, has a surprise for us. In store for us, he has a new Pokemon. We can pick one. The choices are Scorbunny, Sobble and Grookey. Gen 8 had some pretty weak starters in my opinion. Like, in other regions such as Alola, we had some pretty cool starters such as Populo, Litten and Rowlet. I just think Gen 8 was just a little bit weak, but don't get me wrong, the animation that plays at the start of all of them messing around is really, really nice. It's very clean as well. It's awesome. My favourite one is probably Scorbunny. What are you talking about? We're giving him a nickname. We're going to call him Chase. Wasn't that your rabbit's name? Chase, there we are. After I decided to pick Scorbunny, I named him Chase after my friend's rabbit who sadly passed away. You go into a fight, you fight Wooloo. I'm not gonna lie, like, in other tutorial fights in older games, they're a little bit harder, and this is really simple. All you do, use tackle, fight Wooloo, and then by the time you've like used 3 tackles, the fight is over. It's really, really easy. Of course, Scorbunny or Chase is not going to die. He will survive. Nice. What effect is that? He's just scratch. Yes, I'm pretty sure everyone knows that grass dies to fire. Nice. Oh my goodness, it's Diddy. Bro, we just tackled a Force Ghost, bro. Yeah, we're fighting like Anakin, bro. Some Force Ghosts. After we are done with the tutorial, we end up going into a place we're told don't go into because we're going to disappear, die, whatever. It's called the Slumbering Weald, and we end up encountering this Zamazenta. Yes, the box art legendary. He ends up coming up behind us, scaring us, and we're dragged into a fight. And yes, he is a Force Ghost. We can't hit him. All he does is throw smoke around the place, and we end up not being able to see anything in front of us, and we get knocked out. Oh no, bro. You need a fix your For You page. Oh no. Oh no. I say when we're done. We can actually start the Nuzlock now. We end up going to the first route. I'm going to encounter a Pokemon. Guess what I encounter? A bloody Scovet. Just listen to my reaction. Are you having a laugh? Are you genuinely having a laugh? Oh no. I catch him and call him Theodore because he reminds me of Alvin from the Chickmumps and he's fat. I end up going the route 2, end up catching Purloin. I call her Kit Kat. Then this happens. Have a look at this. Like, this is straight up unlucky.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I lost my first Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kit Kat's dead. I just got Kit Kat. After grieving and realizing I lost my ever first Pokemon, I realized there is levels to this. We then go on to our next major fight, which is against Hop. Of course, he sends out his Wooloo, I send out Scorbunny. Again, this fight, pretty easy. Couple tackles, couple embers. This is nothing for Chase. Chase can take on anything. We end up smoking his Wooloo with a couple embers and, like I said, a couple tackles. He then moves on to throw out his Grookey. Again, I use a couple embers. He's dead, of course. Fire kills grass. Easy. His final Pokemon is a Rookidee, and I decided to send out Squovet for this because I wanted to see what power he has. He's pretty good. If he lands a crit, I might be dead here. No. I was overreacting. Yeah, I'm so hungry today. All I've had is cereal and banana. After we smoked Hop, we end up going to the wild area. We take a train, go to the wild area. The wild area is pretty cool. It's a big open area full of wild Pokemon. That's why it's called the wild area. I don't have to explain it anymore. After we travel through here, we get to go to our first ever major town / city, Motostoke. Motostoke is home to where we sign up to the gym challenge. It's also home to the fire gym. It's like a pretty cool industrial town. It kind of reminds me of like Victorian London or something like that, with all of like the steam engines and the big cogs and wheels. It's a really cool place, but I decided to do something really important. That important thing being dyeing my hair and also getting a new haircut. Yes, I needed a new haircut. I was not walking around with that raggedy hair anymore. I decided to go for the long wavy hair, and I decided, you know what, I think I'm going to dye my hair pink because pink is the best color. It's awesome. It's cool. Awesome color. After doing something that needed to be done, yes, I needed to cut and dye my hair, we end up seeing the gym leaders come out. These are the people who we're going to have to challenge in the future of the story in this game. All of the leaders are in this game can either be really, really easy or really, really hard. There is no in between in this game. I don't understand it. Every leader has their own type. Of course, you have your grass, water, fire, and then you have ghost, fairy, ice, dark, and dragon. After you finish all of these gyms, that's when you get the chance to take on the final challenge where you have to fight every leader again. Yes, we're going to have to fight all of these people again. But before we do anything like that, yes, there's something important we need to do. Can you guess what that is? Yes, it's fighting Hop for the 50th millionth time. Don't worry, my score buddy will sweep your team. Yeah, you wasted a hero, bro. I slimed him. Nice. After smoking Hop, because Hop's a pushover, we ended up going to encounter our next Pokemon, and I'm really glad we encountered this Pokemon. This Pokemon's really awesome, and I love him. That Pokemon being Clink. Clink's an awesome Pokemon. How can you hate on him? Right, this is right free. Oh, right free. And we can pick a Pokemon. Oh, I'm not looking to fight. Not gonna lie to you, lad. Clink! Or is it Clink? Yeah, Clink! After catching Clink, I end up going to Galar Mine 1 and catching my next Pokemon. My next Pokemon is a Roggenrola, and I'm not gonna lie, I struggled for a while trying to think of a name for this Pokemon. Like, me and my brother were brainstorming, but we decided to settle on just a little goofy name from an anime I really like, because we thought he was going to be a really strong Pokemon. We decided that we were going to name him Reinhardt. Reinhardt is from RE0, and he's the strongest character in the series. He's such a funny character, and just really strong. After catching Roggenrola, we end up going into our next major fight. This character I hate from the bottom of my heart. His name is Bede. He is insufferable. He thinks he's better than everyone else. He's a really good rival. I think he's a villain at this point. He's evil. I hate him. I hate him. I can't be sacrificing a Pokemon already. We just lost Reinhardt. We just lost Reinhardt. Psybeams does crazy damage. Jesus Christ, he's spamming it. Okay. Nice. Not very effective. What? Bro, I'm just unlucky when it comes to Pokemon. I swear. First ever Nuzlock, and I am just getting slimed. Second Pokemon I catch, slimed. Fourth Pokemon I catch, slimed. Is it like every 2 Pokemon I want to catch get killed? Oh my goodness. See Bede? Bede is, he is insufferable. He will use moves and keep on using these moves. I almost failed the challenge here. Like, what, half an hour into the game, I almost failed. Like, am I genuinely going to complete this challenge? I was starting to worry at this stage of the game that that was it. I just had to hang up my fucking boots, lad. It was rough. It was rough. I can't, oh my god. It was fun though. I did enjoy the fight, especially when you beat him because he gets all sulky. After fighting Bede, we move on to the first ever gym in the game, the Grass Gym. The Grass Gym, I think, has probably one of the cutest challenges ever. That being, you have to basically become a sheepdog. What your job is, see all these Wooloo on screen right now, run to them, and you have to get them all into that pen. You have to get all 20 of them. And it's hilarious, it's cute, it's funny. It's the cutest, funniest challenge out of all of the gyms. After you get that, you move on, and there's maybe like a little bit more obstacles, like a yamper that barks at them, maybe some hedges in the way. It's not that hard, but it's a really fun challenge. It's cute and funny. It's just hilarious to watch. After completing the gym challenge, which is pretty easy, it's the first gym challenge, we take on the first gym leader, which is Milo. Milo is the grass gym leader. This is where we also get to learn that we can Dynamax. He leads with Glossifier, I lead with Chase. I decided Dynamax Chase first and use Max Flare because I'm hoping I can get a one-hit KO on his Glossifier. Hopefully I do, but guess what? He ends up surviving this Max Flare because I am the most unluckiest Pokemon player you will come across, I swear. I end up having to finish with a Max Knuckle. I end up using 2 moves, that means I have 1 Max move left. I end up going on to take on his next Pokemon, which ends up being Aldagross. I end up using a Max Flare. Guess what? It survives. I throw an Ember thinking I will get a KO. Guess what? No. Misfortune's at my door and says, no, you're not going to have any luck today. So he ends up getting another hit. Luckily, I do not get KO'd. I finish him. Pretty easy fight. It's the first gym fight in the game. A quick attack finishes the fight, and there we are. That's the first gym leader taken down. After we defeat Milo, we come together, we do some pretty funky stuff. It turns out this guy must be on steroids. Look at the size of him. I did not realize that till now. Look at the size of his hands. Well, that's the first badge done. We've completed the first gym, hunky dory. We've got 8 more left now. Hopefully we can win. I end up coming to this bridge where I see 2 Team Yell members pestering this nurse. If you don't know, Team Yell is the main bad guy of Sword and Shield, and they are a complete joke. They're like just a bunch of fanboys who just want one of our like rivals to win, that being Marnie. They're a complete joke, as I said. Like, I just slimed his Zigzagoon with 1 kick. I sent out a Pokemon that I caught in Turf Field. I forgot to capture the footage for it, but I end up calling Millstreet Milk. I set up Sweet Scent to confuse Feeble. I swap out Milk and send out Chase to hopefully finish the fight. He is going to get a free hit here, but guess what? He hits himself, lucky me. I end up finishing this fight with Double Kick. Double Kick is a really good move, and you should let your Raboot or Score Bunny learn it. It's really, really fun to use, and like it's 2 guaranteed hits. It's awesome. I'm recording a video. Okay. Bro, do you want to play for me? As you can hear, my dog was rooting for me. I end up fighting the next Team Yell member who only has 1 Pokemon. That Pokemon being Sableye. Sableye is a pretty scary Pokemon since he's a dark ghost type. Pretty good typing, and it's only weak to Fairy. I end up sending out Chase. I use Chase to use Flame Charge. Flame Charge, I'm pretty sure, is a priority move. It ends up getting down Sableye to, I'm pretty sure, half HP. I get him down there, but he ends up using a move that's pretty annoying, that move being Disabled. What Disabled does is it stops me from using that move. Annoying. Sending out Milk to finish the fight with Draining Kiss. What Draining Kiss does is it takes the enemy's HP and uses that HP to heal itself. It's a really good move, and since it's a Fairy type, it's super effective against Sableye. I'm able to win the fight against these team members, and again, it's not that hard. Nothing bad happens. Really easy fight. After destroying the team members, we end up winning the fight. Since we win this fight, we get rewarded with some pretty cool new tech. It ends up being a Rotom bike, which is pretty weird. What it is, well, a bike, of course, with the Pokemon Rotom shoved inside it for some funky reason. I have no idea, but it's pretty good and it's fun to ride, and you get a little bit of a speed boost if you press, I'm pretty sure, R, whatever it is in the controller. Pretty fun to use. Bro, Hop, I am not in the mood to fight, lad. If you said fighting Hop for the 50th millionth time, you are correct. I send out Chase and I absolutely smoke his Wooloo. Like, his Wooloo is a complete joke, and I'm a Wooloo lover, but having the normal type on the team is a bit iffy. But he ends up sending out his next Pokemon. His next Pokemon ends up being Corvisquire. Now Corvisquire is a little bit more scarier since it's the evolution of the Rookidee. I send out Clink, and this is where I find out that the moves that I have on Clink are shocking. The moves that I have on Clink, I'm pretty sure, are Thundershock and Nuzzle. Oh my goodness, these moves are terrible. I think it might be just since it's a low level, but I end up using Thundershock. He ends up going first. He uses Peck. After he uses Peck, I get to use my move. And now, I want you to analyze the damage that I do on him. You see that? You see that? And that's super effective. That is shocking. I use it again, and guess what? Takes forever. I end up almost killing him. There we are. Charge. Nice. Slimed. Awesomeness. On Route 5, I end up encountering my next Pokemon, which is Eldegoss, and Eldegoss is who I need. This is who I was looking for. Absolute goat of a Pokemon, does hella damage, is a really good Pokemon. Nice, Eldegoss. After catching Eldegoss, again, I took forever trying to figure out a name for this guy, or girl, I can't remember. I'm not really good with genders in this game. I ended up settling on just a little bit of a funky name. I ended up calling her Grasslass. Now, there's no name or meaning to that. I was just genuinely struggling, and I was like, I think she's a lass, so I end up calling her Grasslass. Now that I'm looking at the footage, I end up finding out she's a lad. He's a lad, sorry. It should have actually been Grass Lad. I also found out that Scovet was also a male, I believe, as well. Or female, sorry. Like, I'm not really good with genders, as you can see. But Grasslass, awesome. I end up encountering just like a battle of some random trainer, and I just want to let you know, this is depressing. Please have your handkerchiefs out so you can wipe away your tears. This is sadness. Please, for any viewers who really love their Pokemon, you will be disturbed. You have been warned. It is sad. Oh, we'll keep Theodore out here. No! Theodore! Theodore. Are you having a laugh? Are you genuinely having a laugh? Oh no. Rest in peace, Theodore. You will be dearly missed. You carried my team very far. You will be missed. After going through Theodore's death, I end up making it through the next town. The next town being Holbury. Holbury is where the water gym lives, and Holbury is an aight place. It's not my favourite place. Like, I always forget it's there. I end up catching my next Pokemon here. I decide to go for a water encounter, and that Pokemon ends up being Arrokuda, which is okay. Yes. Fish. Yeah, I just decided to call him Fish, like fish. I don't know why I did that, but it's honky dory. But I end up finding the gym leader who's at the lighthouse because she's there. She gives me her lead card and says, I'm going to smoke you, but we all know William's gonna destroy this lass. She's easy peasy. Let's get back to the gym so I can smoke her. Before I go anywhere, I went to the wild area to catch my next Pokemon. Since I beat the grass gym, I'm allowed to catch one Pokemon, and I ended up encountering a Tyrogue. I decided to call him Khabib because Khabib's my favourite fighter, and again, I spent forever trying to think of a name for him, but he's a funky little lad. I make it to the water gym, and yes, this does look confusing, but actually it's not too hard. Basically, what you need to do is click the switches and press the right switches and leave the other switches off. You try and figure it out, and it's easy enough. You got a little couple like gym battles here, like little like fights that you need to do to progress. It's really not that hard. I've got Grass Lass here. She smokes everyone here. It's like really easy. The gym challenge can be a little bit confusing, but it's not too hard. I just end up beating the gym challenge. It's not too hard. I just decide to quickly heal my team, just make sure they're all top notch, because I don't want to go into this fight and have anyone die. We don't want that. Grasslass is my ace, and she will carry this gym. Pretty easy enough. So I end up making it to the gym leader being Nessa. Nessa ends up leading with Goldeen. I decide to lead with my ace, that of course being Grasslass. I send out Grasslass and set up Magical Leaf. She ends up going first and using a horn attack on me. Doesn't do much damage. Grasslass can take this. Grasslass has taken loads of damage before. She can do this. Not too hard. Nice, Goldeen's out. Nice. Aracudo. We will keep. God. We almost took him out. There they go, not here. And you couldn't move. Well, if you flinched, I'm healing you. I end up taking down Aracuda with an easy knockout. She ends up going out with her ace being Dreadnought. Now Dreadnought is a pretty scary Pokemon, but he's easy enough to take down. Bring it, Dreadnought. Always reminds me of Bowser. Go on, Eldegoss, Giant Slayer. Kill that boy. Max strike. You can survive this, Eldegoss. Good lad. Kill him. Kill him. Nice. 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 Nessa isn't that hard of a gym leader, so we end up taking the water badge home with us. It's not that bad. The water gym is easy enough, like it's only the second gym. Good start. After beating the water gym, we're invited out to dinner by Chairman Rose. We just end up talking about Pokemon, the challenges that we have to face, and it's not really that important. After beating the water gym, I'm allowed to go to the wild area again and catch my next Pokemon. My next Pokemon ends up being Onix, and Onix carries his team very, very far. I avoided the attack while paralyzed. Bro, Eldegoss, you're my ace. You were my starter. Welcome to the team, Onix. Again, I spend a very embarrassing amount of time trying to name this Pokemon. I did not realize naming Pokemon would be this hard. I couldn't really think of a name. Like, my brother said, why don't you call him Kratos? And I was like, well, that's an okay name, but Onyx, Kratos, no. But I decided to go for a little bit more of a goofy name. I ended up deciding to call him The Rock after Dwayne The Rock Johnson because he's a rock type. Why not? I thought that was funny and goofy. So welcome to the Team Rock. And The Rock, he carries this team far. You'll see. So we make it to Galar Mine 2, and guess who we encounter? This troglodyte again. I'm going to put a warning here. I end up raging a lot during this fight. It causes so much pain, this fight. I curse a lot, so you have been warned, and I probably will burst your eardrums with my screams.
I got this!
He misses it. Oh, this is why. Come on. Come on. Seed. Nope. Sing. Land the sing. We missed it twice. Oh my goodness. Lad. Eldegoss. Eldegoss. What are we doing? Lad. Why are you doing official? Why don't you do your own? I'm just gonna... I do my own rules. If Pokemon dies, it dies. He avoided the attack again! No! What are you doing? Get out of there, Eldegoss. You're sending fish. Oh my goodness! What the fuck is this damage? Fight, Aracuda, you're being sacrificed. There's nothing else we can do for you. I need healed a little bit. There's nothing we can do. Sorry, Aracuda, we've lost our water type. Holy shit! Thundershock. Eldegoss, you fucked us up in this one. And we land a paralyzed Endeavor. What the fuck? Jesus Christ! No! No! He's hit every move while paralyzed. No, Alex. He's at 2 HP. Jesus Christ! And he's confused! What the fuck? Sorry. That's what my system meant. Jesus fuck, lad! No, I am what? Hey, bro, Bede, I hate you! Holy fucking mackerel! He's paralyzed though. But knowing my fucking luck, right, Rock Slide. That's his first Pokemon, bro. Please do not hate yourself. Yes! Kill that boy. Do not hate yourself. He snapped out of confusion. Oh my god. This is why I picked you. Welcome to the team. Side beam, don't get confused. Don't get confused. Fuck! Fuck! Okay, it's okay, it's okay. You got this. You can do it. Go hit yourself, go hit yourself. He never hits himself! And he couldn't, he flinched! Onyx, that's why I picked you! That's why I picked you! That is why I picked you! Yes! Oh my goodness! Onyx, this is why I picked him. Oh my! This is why I picked you! This is why I picked you, Score Bunny! This is why I picked you!
Bro, the people watching this video don't have their ears blown out. He never got confused. Oh my goodness. How the tables have turned, Bede.
46 HP. We can take this. It's not a free charge.
Oh my god, he almost knocked him out for critical. Okay. Confusion. Right, you got this. You can survive. You can do this. Yes! Quick attack. Quick attacking. Yes! Yes! That's why I picked you! That is why I picked you! Oh my god. Bro, Nuzlocks do not need to be this hard. Oh my goodness. This is a nightmare. But we did it! Oh my god.
We made it out of this fight with the skin of our teeth. This fight was rough. Again, I thought the challenge was over. I thought the Nuzlocke was over. I have played Pokemon Sword and Shield thousands of times and I have never struggled with Bede at all. Until I've done this Nuzlocke, it has been a challenge. Like, why are Nuzlocks, like, they genuinely increase the difficulty. After I beat Bede, I end up catching and involving a Chudo and I involve it in the Dreadnought and I end up calling him Bowser. After coming out of Galar Mine 2, I completely forgot to grab the footage for it, but I caught a Noctowl, but he's just not in my team. I don't bring him out until, like, the Ghost Gym or something like that, so you'll see him then, but I forgot to put him in my team. I completely forgot about him. Before we can go take on the Fire Gym, we need to fight Marnie at the hotel, and Marnie is a Dark type user, which is good. I love Dark type users. Out of the entire Pokemon series, like, Marnie and the other Dark Gym leader are like the only Dark Gyms in the Pokemon series, which I think is wild. Like, that is wow. I love the Dark Gym. I love Dark type Pokemon. It's like top 5 types for me. But anyway, we end up smoking Marnie because I'm not gonna lie, it's Dark types and I'm pretty sure half of my Pokemon are like can hit them for super effective, so we end up taking out Marnie. I really like Marnie, so I always feel bad when I do. Well everyone, after resting at the hotel, it is finally time to take on the last tutorial gym, which is the Fire Gym. Before we fight the gym leader, of course we need to do the gym challenge. The gym challenge is either you knock out 3 Pokemon or you catch 3 Pokemon and you need to try and beat the other trainers around you. It's kind of simple. You get more points if you catch rather than knock out, so I caught them, but I'm not going to use them because, well, that's just cheating. It's 1 per route. So I catch them and there we are. That's the gym challenge done. It's really not hard, but it's pretty cool. And also, here's an interesting fact about this gym challenge. Those Pokemon in that gym challenge can be shiny. It's funky, that. After passing the gym challenge, I made a crucial mistake. I forgot to swap Eldegoss as my ace. Oh yes, I messed up severely in the Fire Gym. I was the one making fun of Hop for saying fire kills grass, and I'm going into the Fire Gym, leading with a grass type. I am like, I'm just a fool sometimes, I swear. So after realizing I'm a fool, I swap out my Pokemon and send out the Rock. The Rock's a Rock type, should be able to take on this Pokemon. He ends up using Quick Attacks, he wants 1 free attack and ends up using Will-O-Wisp to burn the Rock. Not a good start at all. I'm not gonna lie, during this recording of the Fire Gym, I just never spoke, like, at all. I think I was just that locked in, so you're gonna be listening to editing, William. That's cool. So we end up getting burned again. He uses Ember, does some stuff. I use Rock Slide. We almost take out Ninetales. I think we swap here. Yes, we do. And we send out Dreadnought. Dreadnought is like really good. Water Rock. That is like a fire's worst nightmare. We get burned because this game hates me. This game despises me. We end up taking Ninetales out with a water gun, but not before he gets another move, because this game hates me, like I said. We take out Ninetales, Kabu ends up sending out Arcanine. Arcanine is a little bit more scarier because he's got Intimidate, which lowers my damage. I take so much damage here. I have to like use so many heals here. This game hates me sometimes, I swear. Like, in any other challenges I've done within Pokemon, like, a Nuzlocke has not been this hard. Nuzlocks are genuine nightmare fuel. But we end up taking out Arcanine because, you know why, we're the best Pokemon trainer. After taking out Arcanine, I send out the Rock to use Max Rock's Fall on Centiskorch. This does almost half damage, but we never got there. He uses Max Flutterby, it does nothing. We end up sending up a Sandstorm, which really helps us during this fight. I use another Max Rockfall, and that ends up finishing the fight with Centiskorch. This fight was not too hard, but it was a little bit more scarier than the other gym challenges since Kabu has like 3 fully involved Pokemon, so it's a little bit harder. So we end up taking home the Fire Badge. The Fire Badge is good, that lets us continue the story, and so far with this Nuzlocke we're doing quite well. We have lost quite a few Pokemon at this moment in time, but still we are pressing forward with good progress. Hopefully we can keep up this progress, and hopefully we can become the champion of Galar, and I will be able to complete my first ever Nuzlocke. So after beating the 3 tutorial gyms, the 3 gym leaders come out to congratulate us for beating them, because they say not many people beat them, which is like, okay, yeah, sure buddy. But there we are, we've completed that and we can move on to the main game now. So after we finish speaking to the gym leaders, we come out and we see Bede. Bede's just being arrogant and he starts like, I don't know, pressing Hop. He ends up being tricked into a fight, so hopefully this fight doesn't lead to Hop being really depressed and not being as good as a fighter as he was, hopefully. So after Hop loses his fight, we end up going to Hammerlock because it's Hop. This place is the best place in Sword and Shield, and I do not want to hear it. This place is immaculate. I love this place. It is so clean and it gets like that medieval look down to a T. So after we go to Hammerlock, I end up going to this desert place. I've completely forgotten what it's called, and I end up catching a Yamask, a Galarian Yamask to be exact. And I love Galarian Yamask. Galarian Yamask is really cool. It's just the evolution that's a problem. Like, if you do not know how to evolve it, like, just search up a Google guide. Like, you will not figure it out yourself. Nobody did. Like, whoever did, like, they are magicians. This Pokemon is awesome because it's a ghost type, and also because we're coming up to the ghost gym. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. We're super effective against them, but they're super effective against us. But Ghoulie is a really cool Pokemon. That's what I ended up calling him or her, I can't remember. But I really do like this Pokemon. What I do recommend for this Pokemon is what I'm going to do later. So once I do this later, you'll see what I mean. This Pokemon is so good. Guess what? We're fighting Hop again, and he swapped up his team. But I'm not going to discuss the fight, you're just going to watch that. So I'm going to tell you what I did before the ghost gym. So I decided to overlevel my team a bit. You're going to see that when I put that on screen after this Hop fight footage is done. So I ended up overleveling my team just a little bit. I did kind of make the ghost gym a little bit easy mode, so I just made it a rule to not overlevel as like extremely, maybe 5 levels over. I don't know, but I just stopped the overleveling because my goodness, the ghost gym was a complete joke, but we will get there later. This Hop fight is, again, like, Hop's a joke. Like, ever since he lost like his fight with Bede, he just ends up picking whatever Pokemon he wants in his team, and his team's just, you know, like, I don't know, just not doesn't have that structure, you know, that a Pokemon team should have. He's got some weird Pokemon in there, but it is what it is, his choice. But I'll show you the footage of the ghost gym now because, again, do I need to show you the footage of me fighting Hop for like the 450th time? I don't think I need to. The ghost gym challenge is probably the best gym challenge in this Pokemon game. It is literally bumper cars. It is hilariously funny. I love it. Your main goal is quite literally get in this big circle thing and use your joy, like your stick, move it in a circle and like you spin. It is so funny and just goofy, and then these like ghost hands like push you around into the certain direction you need to go. It's really, really goofy and funny. In Pokemon Sword, it's fists because they have the fighting gym rather than the ghost gym. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you saw there. Yeah, I overleveled my team a little bit too much, I think, and kind of made the ghost gym, easy mode. I think I messed up at the ghost gym because there was no challenge. I kind of smoked his team with everyone. You also get to see our new Pokemon debut, which is Noctowl. I completely forgot to tell you about him, but I showed you a little bit of a clip earlier, like way back in the video. But yeah, the ghost gym is probably one of the hardest gyms. I always struggle with it for some reason. I always forget that ghost can't hit normal and normal can't hit ghost, and I never really have a normal type on my team unless it's Eevee. I love the evolutions. But yeah, his Mimikyu usually causes me trouble, but no, not really. I kind of just, smoke him with the rock. Noctowl also kind of comes in clutch, and so does Dreadnought, because Dreadnought learns his move, which is Lockjaw or something like that. Basically, that like locks him in that fight with that Pokemon until either he faints or that Pokemon faints. So yeah, this fight is kind of this gym challenge, or gym leader, is a little bit too easy, but that's on me. That's my fault. So yeah, I'm just gonna play the rest of the footage and you can enjoy it. I've been from my fucking next gym. I'm not gonna go over. Yeah, I think Dreadnought had the strength of 1,000 suns there. I did not realize that. I know Ghost is really weak to Dark, but my goodness, I did not realize I would do that much damage to Bro. Holy shit. Yeah, I severely messed up at this gym, and that is my fault. I did not realize that I would smoke that gym so hard. Yeah. That is on me, my fault. Yeah, Bede is causing war crimes at the moment. He's basically breaking, like, I don't know, like, ancient art or ancient work or whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. I can't think of the word for some reason. Even in the script, I couldn't think of the word. So we end up going into a fight with Bede. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I smoke him. After giving Hop a complete thrashing, I move on to catch my next Pokemon in, I've completely forgotten the name of this area, the Deep Dark Scare, the Lost Woods from Zelda, and I encounter Hatterene. Now Hatterene is one of my favourite Pokemon of all time from Galar. I love it. This Pokemon is so good. Oh my god, I love it. I can't stop glazing Galar. Yes, I am a Galar lover. Galar is peak, and I'm fed up with people saying that it's not. Like, Galar has some really good Pokemon. Yeah, I even think the Pokédex is good. It's better than some other Pokédexes we've had, and I don't want to hear it. This Pokemon is awesome. Unfortunately, it breaks out my Heavy Ball. Anytime I speak to the ball guy, he gives me Pokeballs that don't work, because, again, this game hates me. This is hands down the best place. You know when I said Hammerlock was? No, this place is wonderful. Look at it. It is astounding. The fairy, gym challenge isn't really hard. It is quite literally fight 3 or 2 gym leaders, or not gym leaders, just Pokemon trainers or whatnot, and all you have to do is answer a question right. If you get it right, you get a boost to any of your stats. Get it wrong, you get one of your stats lowered. It's really, really easy, but I really, really like it as well. This is probably one of the best ones out there. It's kind of a little bit lackluster, but still, I really, really like it. So, we ended up making it to the fairy gym. Getting through all the gym challenge, because the gym challenge is really not that hard. Yeah, well, I ended up being a little bit of a tallywhacker in this, and I kind of messed up and lost a Pokemon, because I'm a complete utter fool. Yes, I am a fool, believe it or not. William's brain is in his big toe, because, yeah, I'm just gonna let you watch it. Oh my god, I'm still annoyed at myself. My brother got really, really pissed at me for this, and I do not blame him. I'm still pissed at it as well. Jeez. So my Onyx had Sturdy, yeah, and I forgot it had to be a certain amount of HP you would have to have for Sturdy to work. Unfortunately, I didn't think about that, and I ended up losing the Rock, and he carried me through a lot. The Rock carried me so far, and still still I messed up. The rock was so good. He helped me destroy Bede in Galar Mine 2. He helped me in the Ghost Gym. He got the Fairy Gym down to a really, really low HP. And still, I was so arrogant thinking he could survive it. I was such a fool, and I let one of my soldiers buckle and yield in the face of this cruel world. Why? Why did I do that? Because I'm a complete mug. I'm so angry and pissed. He done so well, and he carried my team so far. He literally carried me on my shoulders through the goddamn Galar Mine 2 with Bede. He's paralyzed though. But knowing my fucking luck, right, Rock Slide. That's his first Pokemon, bro. Please do not hit yourself. Yes! Kill that boy. Do not hit yourself. He snapped out of confusion. Oh my god. This is why I picked you. Welcome to the team. Side beam, don't get confused. Get confused. Fuck! Fuck! Okay, it's okay, it's okay. You got this. You can do it. Don't hit yourself. Don't hit yourself. Don't hit yourself. He never hits himself! And he couldn't. He flinched! Onyx, that's why I picked you! That's why I picked you! That is why I picked you! Rest in peace, Onyx. You carried my team very, very well. You were the GOAT, the Rock. You were awesome. And I was glad to have you on my team. You cooked and you carried. Thank you for taking me this far. Rest in peace. So watch this. This is like hilarious. You get to watch Bede get assaulted. It's hilarious. I'm so glad that this guy gets assaulted because I hate Bede with a passion. So please enjoy this. It's hilarious. So glad this guy gets assaulted. Fighting Hop again. Oh goodness. I genuinely wonder what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be so hard. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm scared. Oh. Well. It's over. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? Very hard. Really, really hard. So after beating Hop, I go out to catch my next Pokemon, which ends up being Corviknight. Corviknight's really, really cool and is who I wanted at the start instead of Scovet. I wanted to get a Rookidee to involve him there, but it is what it is. Sirchester. As you heard, we're already in Sirchester, and you can just go straight to the gym. There's no any like things you need to do. And this gym challenge is like really unique. Quite literally what it is walk across like ice and you don't know which ones can break, which is kind of cool. There is a couple fights that you do need to do, so yeah, see what I mean with all the ice breaking and all that stuff. It's really, really cool. I really do like this gym challenge. It's also pretty hard as well, but yeah, it's easy enough to get through. You can dodge some fights if you're quick enough, so yeah, I really, really do like this gym, but you're ready for this fight. It is so interesting what happens in it. So I make it to the ice gym, and the ice gym, I went in overconfident. I started off by Dynamax and Cinderace, or Chase, whatever you want to call them, and so I thought I was going to slime her team. Oh my goodness, I made a fatal mistake. I ended up sliming her first Pokemon because, like, I used Max Flare to set up Harsh Sun. That means I'll do even more damage with fire. I end up taking out her next Pokemon as well. I also have the Sun on my side. Like I said, I was very, very overconfident. Like, I thought this gym was going to be completely easy. Oh boy, was I wrong. Her next Pokemon ends up being Ice-Q. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but I forget. She's kind of like Mimikyu. She's got like a thing where she can take one free hit and then that's that, which is Yeah, that's not good for me because I kind of waste all of my Dynamax moves and she sends up hail, which means ice does maybe even more damage. I can't remember how weather works. I'm not that smart. Eventually take out Ice Cube, but it takes forever. And this is where I forgot that her ace Pokemon is terrifying. Her ace Pokemon ends up being, drumroll please, Lapras. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Lapras. Lapras is a scary Pokemon because not only is it ice, but it's water type. And I am leading with Cinderace, and I'm pretty sure Lapras has some water moves. So I throw out Grasslass. Oh boy, was that a mistake, because as well, again, she's grass type. She's going to be super effective against me. That is terrifying. This is all gone to shit. Like, it went so well, and now I'm just completely messing up. This Lapras is beefy. It takes forever to take this Lapras down. And I also forget, she can Dynamax. I completely forgot about that. I was like, oh yeah, well, I Dynamax, so, it was rough. It was a rough fight, but I'll let you watch and see what happens, because it gets interesting. No. See what happens when you are overconfident. Oh my god, I literally caught Corviknight just to lose Corviknight. Like, what the hell? And then I lose Grasslass, my ace for basically half of this game. Like, Grasslass carried me for a lot of gyms, carried me for the water, like, carried me for the bloody, the fairy, carried me for the ghost, carried me everywhere, and still, like, I completely fumbled the bag here. Yeah, I won, but I lost 2 Pokemon, and, like, we are, like, losing Pokemon at a rapid pace. Like, we've lost like, what? Like, 8 Pokemon? Like, 8 routes worth of Pokemon? Like, this is starting to get a little bit dire. Like, we haven't even completed the gym challenge, and I am losing Pokemon. They are dropping like flies. This is starting to get a little bit concerning. This is when I started to realize, like, after, like, Galar Mine 2, yeah, Nuzlocks were hard with beat, but, like, I'm starting to realize that, like, okay, the gym challenge here is starting, like, to, like, you know, ramped up. Like, yeah, I was over leveled still, but still, I lost 2 Pokemon. Like, it doesn't matter if you over level, you can still lose while having really good Pokemon. And that's when I realized, like, I've got to lock in and actually, like, think of a strategy rather than throw out my Pokemon and hope for the best. Now, I really, really love Pokemon Sword and Shield story, but come on, this is, like, terrible story writing. Like, after the ice gym, we go to a pizza joint for some food, and why is there ancient, like, sculptures or paintings or whatever this is on a goddamn restaurant wall? Like, this is so silly. Like, I know I'm doing a Nuzlock, but I wanted to bring this up. I just saw that I clipped this. This is so silly. Why is this here? It's so goofy. Oh my goodness, we have to fight Hop again. Like, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be hard now. This is gonna... Oh, we just beat him again. Oh, so hard. Now, you're probably wondering, where the fuck did I get this Pokemon from? Well, I got Masky from the fairy gym, and you're probably wondering, how did you get a Kanto form of Yamask? Well, you see Galarian Yamask? You know I said I was going to do something? Well, I went to the fairy gym and I traded my Galarian Yamask for the Kanto Yamask because I said I didn't want to do that weird, funky thing to involve Galarian Yamask. Do you count that as cheating? Because I did already catch them on in the fairy gym. I'll let you argue in the comments. I think no, because it's the same Pokemon and I don't have to do some funky challenge to involve it. Just get the level 35 and there you are. So it's up to you. I think no, it's not cheating. It's the same Pokemon. I just don't have to do some silly, weird, wacky step to involve it. Like, what do you mean take 49 damage or more, still be alive, then go under God knows where and involve it? Like that, I'm not doing that. So yeah, Masky is now a part of the team. I end up going out to the wild area. Since I beat the ice gym, I'm allowed to catch one Pokemon in the wild area. I end up encountering Noibat, which is very tough because it evolves into a pseudo legendary Noivern. That is incredibly tough. It ends up breaking out of the luxury ball because I don't know why. It should love me, but this Pokemon is awesome and it also evolves into a pseudo legendary. Tough. So after getting Noibat, I end up naming him Noisy and I add him to my team. We end up coming across the nurse that we saw way back during our journey. Yeah, so he's got an upgrade to the bike, which we kind of want. It lets us go on water for some funky reason. I've never seen a bike do that before, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so we have to take on two... No, I think we only need to take on one, Team Yell member. So, like, it's not really that hard. Again, it's Team Yell, complete pushovers in this game. But I also want to bring up, my brother just got a shiny Meowth on Pokemon Go. And he has committed a crime. He caught it in a Great Ball. That absolute... No, not a Great Ball, an Ultra Ball. Then we ended up trading it since I gave him my Kanto Meowth, blah, blah, blah. We end up trading another shiny, and he caught it in a Great Ball. That monster. Yeah, I'm looking at you, bro. No, I don't want to hear it. So anyone who says that Great Balls or Ultra Balls are the best, you're saying that over Premier Balls? Normal Pokeballs? Great Balls are disgusting. They suck. They are bad. They are horrible. They look terrible. The only Great Ball that I like is the one from Legends Arceus. Now that looks very, very cool. But Great Balls, they genuinely suck. Like, they stink. Same with Ultra Balls. Like, Ultra Balls are okay. But Premier Balls, that's where they're at. Anyway, let's get back to the video. So, I end up fighting and beating the Team Yell member. Really easy, not too hard, which nets us the upgrade to the bike. Again, this lets us go on water, which is very, very cool. Also, yeah, it's just really, really cool. Like, what else can I say? We can continue the story. We can go on water, and now we have to traverse this icy maze, which is going to be not fun at all. Like, at all. So we're at our next route, and we can catch almost, basically, I think we only got, what, 3 more routes left, and like, what, 2 more encounters in the wild area, and then that's it. That's all the Pokemon I can catch. So I end up encountering a Marini, I think this is called, and yeah, I use him in the end game, really pretty good. I've always thought it was a poison type until I found out it was a water type, which isn't very tough. So yeah, it is what it is. But we end up catching Marini and adding her to a team. I cannot remember what I called it, like, at all. So yeah, Marini's added to the team, and I forget about her until the end game. So we're in the next town, which is Spikemouth, which is basically just Pokemon's version of Birmingham, because it's a shithole. Well, yeah, so this place is shut down, well, closed its doors or whatever, because Team Yell wants Marnie to win. We end up coming over to Marnie, and it ends up with a fight. And before I go over the fight or anything, I want to say, congratulations. Like, I'm very proud of you if you made it this far in the video. If you did, like, go grab yourself a cookie. Give yourself a pat on the back. Like, this is amazing. Thank you for watching this far. You get a high five from me personally. Yep, high five. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. So we're fighting Marnie now, and again, Marnie is a bit like Hop, except we don't fight her 450 million times. We only fight her, what, like 2-3 times, and if you beat the game, you can fight her one more time. Marnie uses dark types, like I said, which is awesome. This guy is a dark type lover. Is it my favorite type? No, but it is one of the best types out there. She leads with Liepard, and again, I just use fighting because for some reason dark types are weak to fighting for some funky reason. So yeah, I end up sliming her. She sets up a nasty plot. She thinks she's gonna get somewhere, but Chase goes out there and rips out Liepard's throat because guess what? Chase ain't playing anymore. Chase is goated. She sends out Toxicroak. Guess what? Damn! It's dead. Slimed. Completely killed. Like, Chase isn't having it anymore. Chase is done. So, she sends out Scrafty. Guess what? He uses Swagger. He ends up confusing Cinderace. Guess what? Guess what happens? Guess? You guessing? You guessing? Guess what? He ain't having it. He is not having it. And he slimes Scrafty. He ain't here to play games anymore. He's here to become the champion. He is ready. So after I absolutely annihilate basically her team, she sends out Morpeko. I send out Dreadnought. Dreadnought is ready to put this little hamster in the black bin. Ain't having it. Yeah, gets tormented. Guess what? Rock Tomb. Yeah, we are taking names. Marnie, you should have learned from Hop. We aren't here to play games. Like, I am ready to slime your entire team. This game is so fun sometimes with these fights. But yeah, we end up taking home the win against Marnie because you know why? We are the best and we are here to become the champion. We ain't playing anymore. So after we slime Marnie and take out our team, we end up doing the Dark Gym Challenger Gym Challenge. This is a complete joke. Quite literally, this is literally go in and fight people you're trying to stop you from winning the gym challenge or beating the gym leader. It's literally just so lazy and it's completely easy. Yo, remember Navi that I caught earlier, like way earlier in this video? Yeah, she's evolving. She evolves. Navi evolves, and I love this form of Pokemon. It's so awesome. Good to see it. So yeah, I made quite a few mistakes during this fight, and it was also the gym I was the most scared for. This gym I always fear. I do not know why. I think it's because his Obstagoon is like overpowered because he can't Dynamax because this area is like doesn't have a Dynamaxed area or it'll destroy the town or city, whatever. I actually cannot remember. And this gym actually went quite well for me. Yeah, I had some scary moments, but nothing that a heal can't fix. And it wasn't too hard of a gym, I'm not going to lie. I usually struggle, but I usually forget what Pokemon types are weak to, and I've got like some fairy moves, some fighting moves, so the Dark Gym isn't too hard. Yes, there's some things that make me worry a little bit, but I was able to take on the fight. Like, there wasn't any moment where like I was scared, but there were moments where I was completely stupid. Like I sent out Maskey during the fight. A ghost type in a Dark Gym. Oh boy, yes, what a really smart thing to do. Like, why would I do that? I completely forgot that Ghost is super weak to Dark. Like, why? What was I thinking? I end up swapping out Maskey anyway. I do set up some moves, I think, with Maskey. I can't remember. But I send out Hatterene or Navi, whatever you want to call him, to finish off the fight with Dazzling Gleam. Because Malamar is a pretty scary Pokemon. Both being, I'm pretty sure, Psychic and Dark, which is a pretty good move typing. But yeah, I made so many silly, goofy mistakes. Like, look, Maskey barely survived. Like, I could have lost a Pokemon there. But like I said, I was thinking with my big toes. Like, my brain was so small during this playthrough. I sent out Noctowl because I got Obstagoon down to quite a good low HP. Actually, this is something I noticed. I usually do not have Obstagoon like knocked out. That's usually his ace. But I end up knocking out Obstagoon, which is wild. Like, I don't think I've ever done that before, where I knock out Obstagoon first. It's crazy. We got reflect up. We like using physical moves. Nice. Reflect is very nice. We're gonna follow up with double kick. Nice. Take him out. Nice. That is ace down. Let's find a Pokemon. Hit Mason. Mason is really good. Whatever. Skunk. That's poison dart. Said use sucker punch. Okay, we're not going to use sucker punch. We're going to heal. And the flash wore off. On my defense cow. Fireball. And we landed because and we take him out. And we take him out one hit. Yes, that's why I picked you. Nice. Everyone, high fives. Pat your back for this. You done it. I actually thought I was going to lose a bunch of Pokemon there, but I played it smart, even though I made quite a few dumb moves. So that is the dark gym taken care of. Now, the dark gym, like I said, I was worrying for a bit. Just want to let you know, just re-watching this footage, if you can't really hear my voice, it was because I wasn't really close to my microphone. I was playing at a distance. I just had it plugged in. So if you can't hear me, like, don't worry, I didn't really intend you to hear me during this fight, because usually I don't really speak, but I think I was speaking to a friend or something like that during the fight on a Discord. But yeah, that's the dark gym taken care of, and now here comes the next gym. I actually wasn't worrying for the gym. How wrong I was. So I'm just going to skip straight to the Dragon Gym because nothing interesting happened, and the Dragon Gym's gym challenge is kind of easy enough for me anyway, because it's double battles, and I'm really good at double battles. I love double battles. It's my favorite way to battle in Pokemon. So you have to beat 3 trainers at double battles. I think you have to beat water, grass and fire. Is easy enough, especially with my team, because my team consists of Chase, Bowser, Navi, Noisy, Noctowl, and Maskey. Like I'm gonna win this gym challenge. It's easy. Like I said, I'm really good at double battles. Double battles isn't hard, like, at all for me anyway. Like I said, I love it. So we end up smashing this gym challenge. So yeah. So we're finally at the Dragon Gym, so let's try and see if we can beat this gym. It is so fucking hard sometimes. Like, why does Raihan, like, come in and, like, put me in, like, the Boston Crab? There is no need for this gym fight to be so goddamn hard, but you're gonna have to stay and watch and see what hell I have to go through. Sorry. I didn't really mean to go Scottish. My fault. I'm just saying, I don't know. Oh no, still win. Oh. Panic attack, I forgot. Okay. One of his... If I used the bed, no, I was... Or follow the stealth. Come on, please don't take it paralyzed. That almost took him to half. That is really spicy. And that gets rid of the sand. Barger, connected. Barger, you can do this. You can do this. Oh, he just paralyzes both. Oh no. I didn't use liquidation. And I used it on the wrong mod. Oh. Wait, Max Knuckle. If he's gonna use Max Knuckle. Get Mastery out. And then we're gonna use a gold heal on get out of there. Max rock ball. No! You can survive this. You can do it. You did it. I thought I was gonna die. We can't let him die. I know it's my last Dynamax move, but he would have died. If I never did it, he would have died. And he used Glare, so he survives. Okay, we're hunky dory. What? He used Glare. Are you? Noctile avoided the attack! Noctile knows what he's here for. Okay. The sandstorm has subsided! Oh my god, I put all my special points in the luck. I put all my special points in the luck. Right, Noisy, it's your time to shine. Right, okay. Okay, he's burned. Okay, we use Hex a little bit. Right, okay. Right, okay. Right, is this for knockout? You come back. Right. We need to group meeting now. This is halftime. Bro, that is straight rock. It's subsided. Iron Head. Masky, dude! Oh my god! Oh, I've got 20 luck. He's still asleep when we landed. And he flinched and couldn't move! RNG. He's woken up again. Earthfire, one of them guys. Mastery. Mastery. It did nothing. Oh. The burn was home. Yeah! Pokemon, he fucking dies. Navi, you can do this. Don't give up. I need a priority move right now. Dragon Gym. Kill him. Wait. We have to deal. I can't use any more monster. Yeah, you're right. You can do it. You can do it. You want it. Do not die for mastery. Firefly. Yes! He survived! He wants it! I told you, Dragon Ball, come on, please. Kill that boy. Basket. Oh, he's getting a fighting game. So, this fight was really close. Again, we almost failed the challenge. Bro, that was straight RNG, that fight. I'm not gonna lie. How that sandstorm subsided, how I was able to land a hypnosis, how I was basically able to win this entire gym leader fight. I did it with pure luck and determination. Oh my goodness, this fight was rough, but I'm so happy I was able to win and able to complete this fight. I had my brother like screaming at me like to keep on going. Like even my friend on the Discord was like, just keep going, you can do this. Unfortunately, we lost Masky, and Masky, I really like Masky. Masky carried in that fight, but it is what it is. So after completing the Dragon Gym, we end up going to the train station where we end up going to the final destination. This place is pretty cool, but before we go, Hop ends up sliming Raihan, and the way he slimes his team is by apparently yapping, distracting Raihan, which, I mean, whatever gets you to the championship, so fair play to Hop. So we're ending up going to the next and final place. So we're in the final town or city or whatever, Windenhall or wherever the fuck you call it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I dove right into the championship battles against Hop and Marnie. I was getting petrified now because we were basically in the end game. Like, this is the end game. Like, I've got what, maybe like 10 more fights left, and oh my god, bruv, I was petrified for this. Like, I didn't think I would make it this far, especially with the amount of mess ups that I had with Bede and other gym fights and the amount of Pokemon I lost. This is where I started feeling a little bit scared, feeling a bit sick, feeling like, am I actually going to be able to beat my first Nuzlock? So I'm going to play the clip here of me fighting Marnie, and then I'll play the clip of me fighting Hop. Let it go as well. This is double kick, easy. God, critical. Oh no, I get confused. Don't give up, don't hit yourself, Chase. You know you're smarter. See, this is why I picked him. Did you resist me? Okay. And critical! Oh my goodness! Stop, bro. Oh no. Oh no! Roger, you can do this. Dark mode. I think he does a little bit more damage here, but you know what? Actually, it's 100. Never misses. Ah, and he gets off first. Yeah. Jag tank for that? Oh. Chase, you got this. You've killed worse in your time. You can do this, Chase. Not yet. You can do this, Chase. You can do this. You can do this. Oh, we're gonna lose him on. We're gonna lose him. I can land a hypnosis. He's dead. There's nothing else I can do. You survived. You get your head knocked off. Thank you for fighting by our side. I lost Nuzlock earlier as well. You can do it. Kill that. That's for knocked out. Well, oh, excuse me. Well, that never went well. Well, it did go well. It's just we lost Noctowl. We lost a good team member. Like, come on, bro. Noctowl. He carried us through the Dragon Gym. If we never had Noctowl, it would have been game over. But bro, are you having a laugh? Bro, Nuzlocks. Why are you this hard, bro? Like, usually when I'm playing Pokemon normally, it's never this hard. But you do a Nuzlocke and the game, like, increases its difficulty by 500%. Like, come on, Noctowl. Noctowl was so good. I've never used that mon before, and that mon is so fucking good. And, oh my god. Well, that's Marnie taken care of, and I forget to add another mon to my team, I think, during the next couple fights. So I'm like a mon down, and I don't even realize it until I fight Hop. So I was at a disadvantage during these next fights. Damn right I'm aiming for the protector. Don't you dare get paralyzed. Alright, quick head. A full restore. I could. This is a bit risky. I need to huge step. Ooh, that's scary, that. Speed fell. His speed fell. Get my right there. Yeah, he resisted because she was just fighting. Psychic Fairy. Nice. Smart moves, gentlemen. Dazzling Green. Nice. Oh, I did not stop it. Yes. That's only his second. Okay. Alright. We're gonna use this. Hold on to this. chase. Don't miss it. Yes. That's what we like to see, chase. He lands it. Okay, quick attack. Finish it, fire out, and we go first. Valkyrie's pretty scary. I think that's because I've lost basically my team. Masky went down. Noctile went down. Like, I didn't want to sacrifice anyone else. I want to try and keep noisy at myself in the bomb and Reaper. Yeah, I want that to stay up high. Oh my goodness! He held out! He held out! He's taking us to the team. He's taking us to the team. He's taking us to the team. Imagine it's a just now. Oh my goodness, yes! We've got to do this, Chase. He did it! He did it! He did it! Oh my goodness, he overfarmed on him. Oh my god. So, well, that was an interesting fight, I will say. We beat Hop, but we lost 2 Pokemon. In my defense, I never knew that Marini was also a water type. I thought she was just straight poison. So that's bad research on my side. Noivern also involves here, or Noibat involves into Noivern, sorry. We also lost Khabib, and oh my goodness, Khabib, he was on business. He was standing on business. He took a hit. He took one for the team, and then he turned around, saluted me, and said, "Win the fight for me." And he ended up sacrificing himself. He took a max move, and he got a critical. Keep that in mind. He got a critical. He ended up dying though, as well, as you saw, but he died to a critical. So an eye for an eye, I guess. But oh my goodness, bro, Hop, he leveled up. He leveled up. Congratulations. Oh yeah, she ends up evolving, but she's dead anyway. Doesn't even matter. But oh my goodness, crazy, wild stuff what Hop has done. But that's us through to the championship. We just have to fight a couple of the gym leaders again, and then we're on to the final game, the final ends of the game. So we end up meeting Olenia, or however you pronounce her name. And if you don't know her, she is the secretary for Rose. And it turns out Rose is up to some shady business. Like, he's up to some interesting business ventures, if you will. So turns out that she wants to like stop us from trying to get a meeting to her, so we have to like find 3 of like these, I don't know, bodyguards or something like that. We have to fight like security, and after that we can get the pass into Rose's office thing to then confront Rose and be like, bro, like stop being weird and let's be hunky-dory. So we now need to go on a bloody Easter egg hunt for some funky reason to find the security pass. And there's so many people here, but it's kind of easy to find them. Basically, he stands in the most obscure and revealing places ever, in the most just inordinary way ever. Like, the guy's literally facing a wall. Also, Team Yell ends up joining us, which, I mean, I guess that's okay, but they're kind of useless, I'm not gonna lie. They only help with like certain things, and even then it's peers that helps us. So basically what we do is we find this guy, fight him 3 times. They only use steel type, so guess what? Chase is gonna smoke everyone here. I am not gonna play all 3 clips of me waltzing around finding 3 bloody security guards. That is the most boring thing ever. So I'm gonna play this, and you're gonna like it, okay? You are going to like it. Enjoy it! So before I go fighting Olena, or whatever you pronounce her as, I end up going out to catch my next Pokemon, which ends up being a Glade and a Snover. Snover ends up evolving into a Bombasnow, which is really, really good. It helps out the team a lot. So yeah, this team's looking a little bit stronger again. We make it to Rose's tower, where we have to end up fighting again 3 bloody people because they're trying to stop us. Like, how can you not stop like 2 children from like breaking into your building? Like we're not that scary, are we? So basically, yeah, again we have to fight 3 people again, and I'm not showing that again because I can't be bothered. And again, they only use steel types. Chase is gonna smoke them. It's not that hard. So we make it to the top floor, and this is where we have to fight Olena, or whatever her name is. I can never pronounce it right. And this fight is incredibly annoying because she sets up so many things that like negate damage for her Pokemon, whether that be Veils, whether that be she has HP, and oh my goodness, this fight is so long and tedious, and it is so annoying. It feels like a gym fight in a way. Like, this is like one major test, like last major test before like you go off and compete against the other gym leaders again. This like fight is just so infuriating. Like, why does she like do all these things to stop you from winning? Like, I had to like clip 3 parts of this. Like, I'm pretty sure the footage that I collected was like almost half an hour long. This fight took forever. Like, she just kept on using like moves such as protect and other things, so I couldn't do damage to her. It was so annoying. See her Milotic, it genuinely pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna skip half of this fight because like half of this fight is straight up back and forth healing from each other. She does loads of damage, I do loads of damage. It genuinely is just a straight nightmare. It was so boring for like me that like I went away and got my brother to do half of the fight. Like, I went away to go make myself a sandwich, go do a couple chores, like some dishes and stuff like that, and I came back and he was still fighting her. Like, this fight was so long for no reason. We still end up beating her. I don't think any Pokemon dies. Nope, just check my footage there. No, nobody dies. Like, this fight is just so long and boring. Like, genuinely nothing happens. Like, she does loads of damage, she does a move, heals, whatever, and then I do loads of damage, and I go back and then I heal. It was such a boring fight. Like, this was probably the worst part of the game by far. Like, this part was so annoying. So after we beat Elena, we end up coming to this, where we actually meet Hop's older brother Leon, and then Rose. And can I just, like, glaze this moment at the moment? This is probably some of the best art I have seen, like, in Nintendo games in a long while. Like, Legends Arceus had some good stuff. We don't talk about Scarlet and Violet, and I haven't played ZA, so I can have an opinion. But this art here is absolute cinema. This is peak. Basically what's happening here is, like, we can see that Rose is doing something evil, blah blah blah. How they never witnessed a fight, I don't know. But I just want to glaze this moment. We beat Elena, and then we move on to the next stages of the game. This was peak. So, we have made it to the championships, where we have to fight everyone here, and then after that, we go on and do some other tasks. But we'll get to that in a moment. So, before we go anywhere, we meet Bede. This absolute mutant, this absolute rat. We meet him, this absolute monster, and we have to fight him. Yeah, he ends up challenging us, and he is now the new fairy gym leader. The fight ends up going on, which, I mean, is honky-dory, so I'm gonna let it play out, show you some of the bits that stand out, and just skip any boring bits, such as healing, blah blah blah. This fight is very interesting, because if you watch the start of the video and never skipped in, you see something very depressing. I'm pulling up sheer gas instantly now. You are getting rocked in the middle tonight. You are getting rocked. So the result of this fight. Like, from Breath of the Wild, here's the thing. Oh, it's a tweet. Rapid dash. I'm hearing the spider swords. You're I'm about to stand up to that dog kills. It has to be done. Why? Why did it have to be Bowser? Why? After everything he has done, after everything he has got us through, and he dies, bro. Dreadnought carried us through the Ghost Gym. He carried us through so many Bede fights. He carried us through other gyms, the Fairy Gym, and he dies here. He buckles here. Bro, oh my god. He did so much, and just for him to die here, I loved him so much, and he dies. He dies here. Why? Next up is Nessa again, and again, this time Nessa actually is scary since she's got some pretty good Pokemon. She's got a Golisopod, Goldeen, other Pokemon that are just, yeah, this is worrying. Especially when you're leading with a goddamn fire type, because I didn't know who I was going up against next, even though I've played this game 50 million times. So yeah, I am going to let this fight play out, and yeah, that's really about it. That's enough me yapping.
Okay. Fuck it, we're starting with Fireball. Okay, I got him down the yellow. Emergency exit! Yes! Okay, fire shooter. Emergency exit. Dare I say I want Fireball again? Fuck it, we want Fireball again. Still run. Super effective, but it didn't. Okay, it did quite a bit, don't get me wrong. Still. You are. Okay, even though fire is doing right, let's get a Abolisher right there. Oh my god,
So I know you're probably wondering, why wasn't I Dynamaxed and Like, I had like a bomb of snow and what the hell happened? So it turns out my capture card stopped recording mid-fight, and I had what you call it, a bomb of snow, Dynamax during the Dreadnought thing. He ended up taking a lot of damage, and then I ended up switching out. I threw out the Gallade, and I was like, this thing isn't recording, and I was like, oh. So I was just going for my footage, and I was like, oh yeah, before I started all of this editing process, I was like, oh my goodness, I just missed out, what, like 5 minutes of a fight. So if you're wondering, yeah, that's what happened. I ended up switching out Bomb of Snow, throwing out Gallade, and then end up winning the fight. Just want to quickly clarify here, I ended up catching a Toxel way back in the game. I forgot to gather the footage for it. It involves a Toxtricity. Doesn't matter, let's watch the next bit. So, we're in the final bit of the game now. Yeah, we're in the second to last fight before we have to do anything else with Rose and that. So I'm gonna play this clip. I'm really not gonna edit much of it, and y'all are gonna enjoy it. So yeah, have fun and laters. I'll be back soon. So, I failed my first ever Nuzlock. Yeah, I was really bummed during that because I knew I would have won if Dreadnought never fainted. Yeah, near the end of this game, yeah, everything started going downhill, especially when I lost Masky and Noctowl and Dreadnought. Like, losing all three of those Pokemon, and my team just didn't have any balance anymore. I didn't know who else to put in because none of any other Pokemon I caught, I was a little bit cocky and thought, you know what, I'm not going to lose these Pokemon, but I ended up losing a lot of very, very good Pokemon in the end, and yeah, I failed. I'm not gonna lie, I was very distraught because I thought I was actually gonna win, but in reality, I was too cocky. I thought I was better. In reality, I was not. I was definitely biting more off than I could chew, and yeah, I just got completely slimed in this fight. I never knew Chandelure couldn't take fire damage because I don't really use Chandelure, or I've never really fought Chandelure. And I usually have my own team. I don't really have Nuzlocke, or I'd like import Pokemon for Pokemon Home, like shinies and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, it kind of really made me think that, like, yeah, this game is like, when you actually play a Pokemon game, it could be any game, even X and Y. I reckon those games would be hard with a Nuzlocke. And all I've really got to say is like, if you haven't done a Nuzlocke, I highly recommend you do a Nuzlocke. Nuzlocks make the Pokemon games, any game, like I said, really, really hard. Like, I swear to God, I've had more criticals in this game than I have any other time playing a Pokemon game. Like, come on, at the start of the game, when I had Purloin, or whatever her name was, I called her, like, she died to a critical. Like, come on, the amount of times where I've had critical, the amount of times where I've had luck, I felt so much, like, adrenaline during this, like, playthrough. I really, really enjoy doing this, and I highly recommend you do a Nuzlocke for yourself, or even if you don't want to do a Nuzlocke, watch it, because they are really fun to watch. They are also very hard, and they take up a long time, especially in this video. I've been editing this video for 2-3 weeks. Yeah, they take up a lot of time. So if you have made it this far in the video, I want to say a very, very special thank you to yous for actually sitting down and watching my bumbling play a bloody Pokemon game. I've got a bit of the cold right now, and it's just annoying. I don't even know how, but if you did make it this far, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and this video took a long time to make. So like I said, please like and subscribe, and I will be working on my next video, which again will be another Pokemon Nuzlocke, and I plan to do it on Legends Arceus. But other than that, please stay tuned for the next videos, and make sure to watch my other videos, because I do other videos as well. Thank you very much, and hope you've had a good day, good evening, good night, or even a good morning.